What is up, guys? I'm back. You know, life got a little busy there for a little bit. Had to go out of town. Got some sickness in the family. Crazy at work. Just been busy. Life gets crazy sometimes. But we're back. We're here with a video today. A little fun one. As you can see, doing some team predictions for the Four Nations face-offs. The teams come out in a couple days here. After that, again, I got some help from the insiders. I looked at the list from Daily Faceoff, Sportsnet, things like that. I made my teams. What I think they'll probably be. After that, we're gonna throw them in a season. You'll see how the season's gonna look. The season is not gonna determine the winner. It's just gonna determine seeding 1 through 4. We'll throw them in a single elimination after that. 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. Whoever wins goes on to the championship. Whoever wins the championship, they're your Four Nations face-offs winner. Probably be the only time Four Nations face-offs happen. I'd imagine the next time an NHL tournament like this is put off, there'll be more than just 4 teams in it. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Let's get into it, and hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, guys, here we are. This one doesn't really matter. Again, I took some time. I thought about it. The way it worked best was to do a season this way, just to determine seeding for the actual tournament. You can't do a season with just 4 teams. I didn't want to do a full season with 6 teams and that be the deciding factor. So we're going to do it this way. You can see we have Canada, Finland, Sweden, USA. Team Canada, 96 overall. Finland, 92 overall. Sweden, 96 overall. And USA, 99 overall. I mean, that's probably what people would think, that all these teams are going to be elite and that USA is probably the favorite. It's crazy. I'm a Canadian. I can admit it. USA is stacked top to bottom. If it wasn't for Canada's goaltending situation, we might be saying that Canada is for sure the number one. But again, goalies are a little finicky there. The logos, I just try to make it a Maple Leaf. If we do see the jerseys for the Leafs one, for the Maple Leafs, the Canada one, you'll know it's an old Toronto logo. I just made the color red and red to try and get the Toronto Maple Leafs off there. It does show up on the jersey, unfortunately. Finland, Swedish fish. Oh my god, I just realized what I just did. Swedish fish for Finland. We're keeping it. We're too far gone. Sweden logo, Swedish chef, and then USA, an eagle. I really wish they just let you use country logo. I can't believe I just did Swedish fish for Finland. I'm sure there's whales there too. Okay, let's hop in. We're gonna get all of this turned off. We want to make sure that nothing is happening. No team should pick up any free agents anyway. Their teams are stacked. I'm gonna make sure injuries are off, and then we'll hop in. We'll have a look at the rosters that I picked, and if you guys agree or disagree with it, I'd love to hear it in the comments. There's some teams for sure that there's definitely more than a few players that are on the fence. You'll see from me again. I'm Canadian. I mostly looked at Team Canada. That's the one I knew the best. Again, EA's gonna. I'm not controlling the team, so they're gonna put players on there. I did put Connor Bedard on Team Canada. I wouldn't have had him on the actual lines, but I'm assuming it's gonna have him there. So yeah, let's have a quick look at all the teams. Again, obviously the top 4 here don't matter. Let's start with Finland. So Finland here, Rupe Hintz, Barkov, Rantanen. I don't think anyone's going to have any disagreements about those. Teravainen and Aho, and then Laine. I really struggled to find the bottom end of this team and pick the last few players. I figured Laine, he sounds like he's coming back. Might play the next game here for the Habs. He's good enough to be in this team if he's playing like he is. If they risk it and he's their 13th forward, he doesn't play, I don't think they're gonna hate it. Granlund been playing incredible this year. Lundell, great. Lehkonen, great. Kotkaniemi, again, it's one of those ones where it's like, will he make it, will he not? It's just, the talent's not super deep for these teams. Again, you look at this team, they're deep. But, yeah, I think this, and then again, we'll look at the D, then we'll look at the scratch. So the D, we have Heiskanen. Hakanpää, I did put him there. I figure, 6'7". He's been playing pretty well with the Leafs. I figured he'd make the team. I thought he probably would be the 7th D, but either way. Ekman Larsson, Esa Lindell, Valimaki, and Mata. I mean, they're just the Finnish team again. They are the worst team on paper here, but I mean, again, they're pretty good. And then in net, Saros, Korpisalo, another one that might be a bit controversial, but I mean, he's been playing incredible for the Bruins, so I mean, there he is. And then scratched, we have Kevin Lankinen, another guy who's been playing incredible. He's like set the new NHL record for road wins in a row. I don't think anyone thought he was going to be leading the Canucks this year, but I mean, there he is. Erik Haula, he's a good veteran guy. Again, I probably would have him on the team. And then Niko Mikkola, he's been playing pretty good too. That's Finland. Let's look at Sweden. Well, you're seeing the scratches first. Okay, we have Elias Pettersson. I mean, again, he's picking it up as of late. Zibanejad, he's been bad. He won't be their first line center. I definitely don't think so. Then we have William Nylander, Jesper Bratt, Eric Sinak, Philip Forsberg. No one's going to complain about those. Hoglander, I put on there. I really like how he plays. I think you need a little bit of grit in these tournaments. Everyone just goes skill. Grit can go a long way. William Karlsson, Elias Lindholm, Lucas Raymond, Leo Carlson. I would have him on the team. Again, he's kind of like a Bedard situation in Canada. It's just I think Canada's deeper than Sweden. They definitely will have him on the team. And then Adrian Kempe. On defense, again, stacked. Hedman, Dahlin, Hampus Lindholm, Rasmus Andersson, Erik Karlsson. I think they probably regret that, making him a guarantee on the team. And then Gustav Forsling, again, playing incredible. He was a pick as well. I mean, he was on waivers, a waivers pickup not that long ago, and now here he is being a guaranteed player, one of the best 6 players in Sweden, according to them. In that, Ullmark, Markstrom, not really any surprises there. I mean, Ullmark hasn't had a great start to the season, so maybe the other goalie will make it there. And yeah, honestly, Philip Gustafsson's been crazy. He might honestly be their starter. Ekholm, I'd probably have him on over Erik Karlsson right now and have Karlsson as a scratch. Again, not my choice. It's EA. And then Zetterlund, he's also been playing incredible. Probably would have him on the team over, honestly, maybe Zibanejad. It was kind of crazy to say, but he's been having a bad year. Team USA. I'm going to make you wait for Canada. This team, insane. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews, Matthew Tkachuk, Jake Gensel, JT Miller, Jason Robertson, Brady Tkachuk, Jack Eichel, Clayton Keller, Matt Boldy, Dylan Larkin, Kyle Connor. It's the first time I've actually looked at this team on here. Like, I haven't. All I did was see it when I was making it. I didn't see it actually laid out as lines. This is, I don't know. I'm hoping when I look at Canada, I'll have the same reaction. On D, Slavin and McAvoy, Faber and Quinn Hughes, Werenski and Fox. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to disagree with those 6 guys. Scratched, Hannafin, he could make it on there. Caulfield, again, who would he play over? Maybe someone like Boldy, but again, Boldy's been playing really well. It's a weird issue to have when your team's just this good, right? And then the last one, Swayman. In all honesty, he might be the guy that scratched over Hellebuck and Ottinger. I mean, they're probably 2 of if not the 2 best goalies in the league this year so far. So it makes sense to have them both playing. So there's your Team USA. Terrifying. And, again, hair in my mouth. Okay. Again, showing the goalies first. The goalie's the weak spot. Okay, first line. Again, these lines are probably not how they'd actually be constructed, but these are the lines that the EA has given us here. Marchand, McDavid, McKinnon, Point, Crosby, Konechny. Again, people might disagree, but he's playing incredible. Hagel is probably one of my wild cards. My other wild card being Tom Wilson, you can see down there. Scheifele, Stone, Wilson, Reinhart, Bedard. I never put Zach Hyman on this team. I think that Reinhardt's going to be playing with McDavid. Reinhardt's going to be McDavid's Hyman. I think he can fill the role easily. On defense, that'll be the first line. Devontae and Cale Makar, great first line. Pietrangelo and Morrissey. It'll probably be Petro and Theodore. They'll keep them together just like they are in Vegas. And then I think the actual final line will be Morrissey and not Bouchard. I think he's going to be the 7th forward because, again, Canada likes taking guys that are going to play on the team eventually. In that, Aiden Hill and Bennington. Honestly, the way it's been shaken out, I wouldn't be surprised if Logan Thompson is actually the starter. And then, Mitch Marner, I think, but take Bedard off, put Marner on, take Bouchard off, put Hamilton on, Hill or Bennington, Bedard and Bouchard as your three scratches for Team Canada. So again, those are the teams. Again, I can't change the lines. I put them in there. Again, you might notice Stamkos not there. Again, they're playing horribly. I can't justify it when they're playing this bad. I can't justify putting them on the team. So again, that's what it is. Tough decisions to be made. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that disagree with these rosters. There's people that are going to want a player from their favorite team or their favorite player. I mean, Steven Stamkos got snubbed from the Olympic roster. It wouldn't be shocking if, 10 years later he's getting snubbed. It kind of makes sense. Either way, let's sim to the end of the season, and then we'll get our 1-4 seeding. I'm not even going to do the playoffs. I'm just going to do the regular season. I'll see you guys shortly. Here we go, guys. We're going to look at the standings. All 4 teams, I didn't want to worry about it, but here we are. All 4 teams did finish top 4, so that's good. We have USA first, Sweden second, Canada third, and Finland fourth. I mean, again, no one would be surprised if this happened. Like, this is probably what a lot of people are expecting. So we'll hop into our little tournament there. It'll be USA versus Finland, Canada versus Sweden. Winner moves on. And then just the final. We're not even going to do a bronze medal game. We're just going to do winner takes all. All we want to know is the champion here. We don't care who wins bronze. No one's happy with a bronze medal. No one's happy with a silver. Everyone wants that gold. So USA, Finland, Sweden, Canada. I'll see you in a minute. We're at the playoff / tournament, whatever you want to call it. Let's get started. Shouldn't last too long. 3 games. First game, again, we're not going to play. We're going to sim. Let's see who wins. Sweden, USA. Sweden, USA. Oh, God, I did it wrong. Let's try that again. I don't know if I cut it out, but I thought it would be team versus team, not team versus team. So I, did first game, and it ended up being USA versus Sweden. Should be good now. Let's start. Game 1, USA and Finland. Okay, we're good this time. Let's start simulating. The Finns are coming out strong here. They're getting some power plays. Let's just quick sim the rest of the period. USA is starting up 1-0. Sim the second. USA up 2-0. Let's slow sim the third. Finland gets a power play. I mean, they're hanging in there. They can't score a goal. USA gets a power play. They do score. Jack Hughes on UC Saros. 3-0. 5 minutes left. I mean, 4-0. Okay, we can definitely fast sim. Game ends 5-0. US will be going on to the gold medal game. Canada and Sweden. Let's see. Hopefully Canada can pull it out. But I guess we'll find out. After the first 0-0, a goaltending battle. That's not what Canada needs to get into. After the second, 1-1, Sidney Crosby. I mean, he's clutching these things. Let's slow sim. ×8. Sweden gets a power play early on. Long power play. And they score. I'm very curious what happened there. We'll go and look after. But if that's the dagger that kills Team Canada, hopefully it wasn't Tom Wilson and this was all my fault. 2 minutes left. They must have the goalie pulled. No one can say a word now about him being on the team. Not a word. We're going to fast sim overtime. And people probably would have questioned Mark Scheifele. I've drafted the perfect team. 3-2. Canada wins. Let's have a look at that penalty there in the third period. No, they just couldn't stay out of the box, like, pretty well, one after another, and it was Stone, Konechny, and McKinnon. Yeah, I mean, there you have it. Tom Wilson with a minute left to go in the game. I don't know why he's out there with a minute left. I guess he had a strong tournament, so they started to believe in him, and then Mark Scheifele finishes it off. Gold medal game, Canada versus USA. There'd be a lot of eyes on this one. Again, if I can win this one, I will count this as my Stanley Cup. I'll count it. I haven't got a Stanley Cup yet. This will be... What just happened? Well, let's have a look at the game, because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. The final, 5-2, USA wins over Canada. Now we're not even able to look at the game. Oh, good God, what just happened? I don't even understand what button I press. Let's. I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. But there you have it, Team USA. They're your champions. I'm gonna do one more here. Just straight up USA versus Canada. Let us actually slow sim it and see what happens. Oh, there goes my dog. Let's do it. Winner takes all. What did I press? I must have pressed sim to next game instead of sim. Ay. Okay. Consolation. Okay. After the first 0-0. After the second 1-0 US. Times 8. Let's see. I mean, if USA wins again, at least we know I didn't really screw things up. Connor Bedard, the guy I said shouldn't be playing, ties it up. Canada's going to win now. Just because I screwed this up so many times, Canada's for sure going to win. But, hey, I'm being honest. I'm not going to say that I did this simulation 100 times until I got the result I wanted. And Sidney Crosby scores. Evan Bouchard again, who I said shouldn't be on the team. Matt Boldy comes back. There you go, guys. Maybe if I had done it right, Canada would have been your winner. But, I mean, again, we can't say it. Team USA, your Four Nations face-off champion. Yeah, I can't. I screwed it up. It's my fault. But there it is. Team USA is, I guess we'll say Team USA is taking home gold, Canada silver, and again, no one cares about bronze, unless you like bronze, but you shouldn't. Yeah. What? Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, bad, good, I don't care, dislike, like, doesn't matter. It's more eyes coming to my videos. It's all I want. I should get back into posting, hopefully every second day. Maybe it might not be that quick, but I want to get back into the fantasy drafts, get into a little bit more, maybe do a full team rebuild. Any team you want to see rebuilt, let me know. I'll do it. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one today, guys. Peace.